Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a very lazy man. He always tried to find ways to get food without doing any real work. One morning, while wandering through the countryside, he decided to steal some apples to satisfy his hunger. But as soon as he reached for an apple, a farmer spotted him and started coming toward him. Terrified, the lazy man ran into the nearby forest to hide. As he walked through the forest, he saw an old wolf that only had 2 legs. The man was curious and wondered how the wolf could survive with such a disability. The wolf couldn't run or hunt, and it was constantly at risk from other animals. Yet, it seemed content, crawling around with a sense of peace. Suddenly, the man noticed a lion approaching the wolf, carrying a piece of meat in its mouth. In a panic, the lazy man climbed up a tree to escape, but the wolf, unable to run, stayed where it was. To the man's surprise, the lion didn't attack the wolf. Instead, it left the piece of meat on the ground for the wolf to eat. The lazy man was amazed, feeling as though he had witnessed a divine act. He thought to himself, God must always have a plan for his creations. He believed that God had a plan for him too, and so he decided to simply sit and wait for his fate to unfold. Days passed. He waited and waited, but no one came to help him, and he didn't get any food. After 2 days of hunger, he couldn't stand it anymore and left. On his way out, he met an old sage and shared his story. "Wise one," the man asked, "why did God show mercy to the crippled wolf but not to me?" The sage replied, "It's true that God has a plan for everyone. You are a part of his plan, but my son, you misunderstood his signs. God didn't want you to be like the wolf, waiting and relying on others. He wanted you to be like the lion, strong and able to provide for yourself and others. Sometimes, in life, we misinterpret the signs that God gives us, leading us down the wrong path. But don't despair. Take time to reflect on your life. Consider where you may have misread God's signs and how you can realign your path to one of greater success and fulfillment. The moral of the story is that it's important to understand the signs God gives us in life. Sometimes, we misinterpret these signs, which can lead to struggles. Instead of just waiting for things to happen, we should take action and work hard. God always provides guidance, but it's our responsibility to understand and follow that guidance correctly. Life's path requires both patience and effort, and through the right understanding, we can find success and fulfillment.